Welcome back, everybody, to some more of The Witness. It's time to own it up. What's this? What did that do? See that laser just shooting way out there? Does this change the direction of it? I don't know what that did. Oh, what? What? What did that do? That obelisk thing just... What? You can click on this? Oh my goodness. You can solve puzzles in the actual worlds. You can click on... Oh wow. That is so weird. Oh.
Up there,
Wow.
you go around every hour and a half, time after
insane.
time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you wake up over the Mideast, over North Africa. As you eat breakfast, you look out the window as you're going past, and there's the Mediterranean area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa, and the Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean, and look up at that great subcontinent of India, pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. And you don't even see them. At that wake-up scene, the Mideast, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole, and it's so beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it, the significance of it, it becomes both things. It becomes so small and so fragile, and such a precious little spot. Block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed, that there's something new there, that relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl, and there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour, ripping through space, a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced before. And that silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through.
Trying to
And you think about what you're
explain.
experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know
Wow.
all those people down there. They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element.
So
That point
confused.
out on the end. And that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there.
It's right there.
That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a difference in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference, and it's so precious.
Okay, I'm trying to explain
And
this.
all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life. It's had that experience. And it's not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
Okay. All right. So this puzzle, I remember, is when it draws two lines. So it draws a yellow line. When I draw this line, it also draws a yellow line. It's pretty frustrating. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work. It's really tough for me to figure out which way that's moving. Because you run into it and it's invisible, right? So I'm touching it now. But I guess it went that way and that way. So when I go up, it goes down. So if I go up, it's going down. I go right, it's going left. Man, how do I keep track of that? So if I go up, like then you touch it there. But I can't. It's so hard to like imagine what's happening. It's really difficult. See, I touched it right there. Are you on the same line as me? Like, so you'd go down and we'd be on the same line, right? I can't. I need to see it. I'm a visual person. I need to see. It's hard for me to I can't imagine that well, you know? I have to draw stuff to see it. Can't solve it. It's too hard. Down, left, down, left, down, left, left. Up, right, up, right, up, right, right. Okay, so he right now he's on. If I'm one below, he's on that line. I see. So if I go like this, then he just grabbed it. Did he grab that one? Down, down, left. So I went up, right. I think so. Then he grabbed that. But now, once he grabs that, I can no longer, unless I do something like this. Right? Oh, you went that far? Okay. Something like that. Yes. Yes. Got it up. Figured it out. Beautifully done. So you can actually click on stuff in the environment. That's insane. So what is this? We got... Oh, this probably gives me a clue to that audio thing. I'm going to write this down. And we'll eventually go and listen to this thing. So we got that. And then it goes... 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, how many edges? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here we got... Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go find some other stuff to do. Excellent. Where to next is the question. This is done. There's gotta be other stuff. Bamboo area. Let me look there again because I never did anything there. And let me just off this weird. Oh yeah, this obelisk. we can maybe do stuff with it. What do we actually do with it? I like powered it up and there's like symbols on it. What? Look at all the symbols. Holy. What does that mean? Oh, at the very top of the mountain I did that line. Oh, what? This whole thing's filled with stuff. Does that mean I have to actually find these in the world or something? Oh my goodness. This is insane. Is that what I do? I'm not too sure what I exactly do there. Oh, man. Alright, anyways. Huh. This is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff. Bamboo time. Let's see, is there actually puzzles in this bamboo place? Oh, what? Oh. Does this show me the answer up here? I don't know. I don't know. Huh. That's interesting. And then we have this panel which is not activated. And we got this. I've been here before. Got some kind of tree. Can't do nothing with it. Nothing with it, I don't think. And don't know. Don't know. Bamboo place. We are leaving the bamboo. Huh. Yeah. I think I know kind of how to do this. Maybe. Maybe not. So, I'm hoping we can find some easier places to go. Some easier puzzles to solve. There's someone up there. Hello, my friendy. What? Oh, that's weird. I guess you look like this and then you go, oh, maybe I can click on the environment. And it does stuff. What? Look in the clouds. Oh my goodness. What? That's so cool. That's so cool. Wow. Wow, that's cool. Which angle do I have to be at? Like that looks... Can't get through the black cloud. What? This is insane. I'm learning all sorts of crazy things now. Huh. And then you can't even tell unless you're in the exact right spot. But that black cloud, I gotta find a spot where the black cloud isn't lined up with it. Anyways, I will look at those clouds later on, and right now I can either do the town or I can do this temple. Let's probably do this temple thing. I think I have an idea of what to do now. You gotta look like through objects or something. So, yes, I've been in here before. If I want to solve some stuff here. Do I have to go in the opposite way? No, this one's lit up, so I can do this one. So, see, look at that. So, how do I solve this? How do I solve that? So that opens the door, right? And I did this before, like you just draw on that or whatever. Did I do this right? I think so. I don't know what it does though. Okay, that's wrong. And this is right. Okay, blah 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 blah. Not much in here has power. Let's go and let's figure out how to do these. Can I try these ones? No, I can't. What about the opposite side? Oh, it doesn't like you through the tree. Look. That's interesting. Huh. That's very odd. So you have to find like the exact right spot. Ooh, wait. It's so tough. See, that looks like it almost lines up. What about that? Does that line up? I don't think so. man. There, that works. What about this? Oh, wait. Ah, sword stand in the right spot. Nope. Probably back a bit. Can't go back that much. Wait, come on. Do it. Do it. No! Blocked. Blocked right at the end. Oh, wow. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute. If I move it a bit, then nothing lines up. Wait, wait, wait. Come on, do it. Get through there. Get through it. Yes! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. It actually worked! That's hard to figure out. Like, man. Oh, what is this? Another one of these, eh? I'm gonna write this down as well. I think I did that one, yeah. It ends in the middle. I'll write it. I don't remember. So this one goes. Oh, it starts there in the middle and ends there. Okay. So I got 2 of those now. I gotta make sure I remember to go back there today. If I don't, I'll totally forget. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Try and open that gate now. So somehow we gotta look like through stuff, like maybe look through some of these plants. Something like that. It's a really cool idea. It's tough to figure out stuff, all this stuff. I'm not sure what I'm looking through this time. Let's see if we can do these yet. Not entirely sure. Yeah. I think I understand everything here. So these ones subtract. They both would subtract 1. So they both subtracted the whites. So I have to separate the whites and the blacks, right? So if I do that, subtract, I have to at least separate 2 whites. Or I could separate. Does that make sense? Oh, yeah, it does. That's it. Wait, oh no, that didn't separate that one. Okay, because... Right. I see it. What about something like... So how did I do that? I went like that, and then I was hoping that will separate the 1 black. And that will separate nothing. so it won't work. So you have to make a mistake on both sides, so you gotta go like this. Oh, it's not connecting, that's why. What if you go like that? Ah, no. Okay, make a purposeful mistake on the opposite side, so I essentially have to add a white there. Like that. That eliminates that, that eliminates that. Done. Boomity boom. And I don't have to solve that one, huh? But I'm going to. And this one is going to be 3, 3, 3, 3, and blacks. So blacks have to be... I'm not sure. Do you have to separate the... You don't have to separate the blacks. It would be something like this. Three, 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 three. Three, 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 three. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It would be like a perfect surrounding, but you'd also have to get rid of 4 blocks in the middle. Unless you go 1, 2, 3, 1. Unless you go like this. That side should be right. 3 and 3. The other side is still wrong. Blah. If you go through like that, that's okay. So what's wrong there? The only thing wrong would be... There's 2 wrong things. These are hard to separate. Maybe I could do like that. So that makes sense. And then... No, that won't work. Won't work. That does make sense. One, two, three. No, that doesn't make sense. Because there's an extra block. There is. I don't really have to separate the blacks. I just have to make these 3, 3, 3, 3, 3s fit properly. That's about it. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that works on that side. No, it doesn't. So that doesn't work. 1, 2, 3. If I eliminate that block, like that, that would be... No, because it's not the right angle still. Okay. I might know it. I think I know it. Wait. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom! And I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna try this again for a second. Just 1 sec, just let me look at this.
So it's absolutely simple what I have to say to you. It's what my teacher said to me. And I'm still deeply discovering the reverberation of that. And it's simply stop looking for what you want. Not cynically stop looking for what you want.
Two left.
Because there's a way of stopping looking for what you want in resignation and cynicism and closing down. But innocently, openly, stop looking for what you want in this moment. Not tomorrow when you have it. But in this moment, to take one moment, whatever it is you want, however mundane or profound, and just stop looking for it. And you will find more than what you could ever want. Because more than what can be wanted is already who you are. It's too simple to be grasped, but absolutely, completely realizable. If,
Whoa.
and it is a huge if, of course, you are willing to give up your hope that what you want will be found in the next thought, or the next activity, or the next day, or the next man, or the next woman, or the next teaching, or the next experience. So that's huge. That's the challenge.
That's so weird.
And I've blessedly traveled to Australia to challenge you in that direction, that directionless direction. It's so simple that it has to be said over and over, because it just slips right by the mind. And if it's said over and over and in enough ways and then not said, it can just be revealed. Not as something new, but as something absolutely fresh. Not new, but fresh.
Understood.
Who you are is not new, but it is always fresh. Who you think you are is old and dead. We just keep trying to think it a little better, squeeze some life. Is that clear?
Not really.
It is? Because that's really the basis of what I have to say.
Oh, good.
It's not a teaching. It's not a belief system.
Where do you find these clips?
It's not a way to live your life. It's not a should stop. It's not an if you stop, you will be rich and famous and universally loved and never have a sad moment. None of that, I promise. But if you're willing to investigate for yourself without believing it or learning it or hoping to get something from it, just a pure investigation out of the natural curiosity of the human mind, just to investigate for yourself what is here when I stop trying to get anything. And how much of that is here? And where does that begin? And where does that end?
Interesting.
And then the question, am I willing to trust that? And then the challenges get very big. But we'll get to that later. Any questions
Oh, there's
about
more.
what I just said?
Wait.
Want me to say it again?
No, please don't. Never say it ever again.
You already are everything you want, only maybe not in the way you imagine what you want. And it's that imagination itself that keeps you from discovering that you already are everything you want. So if you just take this evening as an experiment to give up any imagination, any image of what you need to be totally fulfilled, just give it up. It's just an image, just a thought. Maybe a spiritual thought, maybe a worldly thought, a relationship thought, a career thought. Just give it up. And directly discover what's here, unthought, unimagined. How's that? Good. Good.
Right, mate. Right. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it. These puzzles have taken me a gazillion years to finish. I probably edited out a bunch of stuff, so it might be shorter. But, yeah, I gotta do this next. Should I just do this? This video is almost 2 hours. End it here. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, and I will see you all next time.